Hey parents, I'm Becky.
I'm Julie.
And I'm Molly.
And we are some of your Kids Crossing staff here at Fenton. I get the privilege of being the early childhood room coordinator.
And I have been the elementary room coordinator, but come this fall, I'll just be in 3rd through 5th.
And starting this fall, I'll be the room coordinator for K through 2.
Yeah, and we wanted to make this video because we have a really big weekend coming up on June 11th and 12th. Our 2nd graders are going to be moving into the 3rd through 5th grade room. So we just wanted to make sure that you guys were prepared for everything that's going to happen that weekend and how to help prepare your kids for the transition as well.
Now when your kids move up, the schedule for the rooms will be very, very similar. The kids will come in, we'll have worship, then they'll move into their small groups where we'll have a connect time with a question, and then we'll have a lesson from the LGC, that's our large group communicator. And then afterwards, the kids will go back into their small groups and they'll meet with their small groups leader to really have an activity to where they can take the lesson and apply it into their own lives.
So one of the things that's really, really important for the elementary kids especially is to get here early. Parents, we actually start the lesson here in worship at 0 hour. So that means when worship starts in Big Church, it starts here too. So we open the doors 20 minutes early to allow your kids to come in and play and to meet new friends and to just have that community and that fellowship time with their peers. So please, parents, get them here as early as you can so they can have that time to get all their crazies out so that they're going to focus and listen to the story.
One of the big differences that you're going to see is the level of depth that we go in this room. We take the stories and we dig into them a little bit more, and how do they apply to our life? What does that mean to me? Your kids may walk out of here having questions not answered, and that's when we're going to ask you as parents to step in and help process what they're learning about God and what that means in their lives. So, and another thing is, after they've completed 3rd grade, they can be baptized. So that's just another conversation that you will be talking with your kids eventually.
Yeah, and you know, those are a lot of differences between the rooms, but one thing that is the same, will always be the same, is our small group leader roles. And I'll tell you, these small group leaders, they love your kids. They're not just showing up on the weekend to fulfill some duty and check a box. They're here because they want to connect to your kids and they want to help build them in their life with Jesus. So it's not just a one-way street. Parents, we ask that you help your kids connect to their leaders by picking a service and coming weekly. Come to the 4:30 every week, come to the 6:30 every week. Be consistent so that your kids get to know their small group leaders and their friends that they're here with. And then, you know, don't just restrict the conversations to the room. Talk to them in the lobby. Invite those small group leaders to your family events, to your kids' games, to their special moments. Really just help include the small group leaders in your kids' lives. They love to be included, so let them do that.
And if you're hearing all this and think that you want to do the same thing, we would love to have you come volunteer in kids. We need people to check kids in. We need people to be small group leaders. We need people to lead worship, to hold babies, to run our tech. So if you feel like this is something that you want to do, you want to give it a try, you want to be here for a long time, just come find one of us. We would be happy to get you plugged in.
And don't forget to use us as resources. You've met us, but then there's also Thomas, who is our kids pastor, and then Aaron, who is our children's admin. And we're just like one big family, and we want to love on your family. So please don't hesitate to come ask us.
Thanks again, parents, for listening to this as we move up your kids into the next room. We hope the transition goes smoothly, and we're really confident that it will. Just remember that June 4th and June 5th is the last weekend that they'll be with their small group leaders in their current rooms for 2nd graders. And then the following weekend they'll be moving up. So do your best to be able to get in here June 4th and June 5th so they can say bye to their friends that aren't moving up and their small group leaders. Thanks.
Bye.